And also early game from G2, honestly, with Lee Sin, the Braum, Lucian bottom lane. If G2 plays on bot, they can maybe do something.
And we're seeing the first, offensive move of a jungler here as Trick goes for Hanser.
Level 5, great knockback into the Q's gonna land. Hanser's gonna flash, get out of range. Here comes the ward, have to follow through, but not enough damage now. And meanwhile, again, into the mid lane. Perkz has already burned ult earlier on against Bjergsen, but is getting away with Ghost.
They can't chase him up into the top side because of the gank that Trick just pulled off, so TSM have to be careful.
Gets found out, Equalizer comes down for a bit of damage to this one. Recalls over, looks for a bit more. Can they knock down Perkz? The Cocoon's gonna land, they're gonna get the first blood, and it goes to Zven. Vindication from the earlier days. Zerker Greaves early in for WildTurtle. It's pretty common we've been seeing very high attack speed and high movement speed builds out of bot laners. Now Trick has jumped on Cocoons, gonna turn into all the damage they need, and finally Zven back in the form he was last year. Actually getting a couple of good ganks off. Look at this, Biofrost and Zven maybe looking for a play on the bot side, maybe walking into Trick here. Or vice versa, gonna check into the bait, but here's all the stuns! And playing with respect or not, it might be too little too late. Ward hops away with the kick away. And he does barely survive with his life, but that is Trick losing a lot. Has yet to go on cooldown this game. TSM's looking for the play. Mythy killing a ward into the face. Ooh, a nice juke right there. Gets away from some of it. Nice knock up onto one. Here comes the chase in for GT looking for Biofrost. Force the flash out. Not quite a range for the stun. But the chase is there, and the satchel puts him over the wall. And blue buff on the side of TSM tanking the Zven ulti. The smite fight's going to go to Zven. Maybe important to more to come. And Trick going to go for his second death here. 3-0, the kill going through the Biofrost.
Also, every time, even look at the minimap, Hanser was roaming down as well to get in range for his Rumble ultimate. These are dangerous moves, for G2 to make, and they do get punished.
You try to clap Faker, that doesn't happen either. All these players think they can handle him, but not happening just yet. Now Mythy on the wrong side of this fight does have Flak. He's going to die too quickly though. Zven getting his third kill of the game. Zven Skarn, I should say. Of course, there are two players with a similar name in this one, but TSM 4-0, giving up nothing here against G2.
Sneaky Drake take here from Trick. Should be able to slip in and get it, but teleport comes through.
A bit of a fight, flashes are available. Here's Zven with a lot of damage on the Biofrost. They can't see him enough, so the shield comes in. There's the damage still going to come through, but the Equalizer coming back to turn it around. And Mythy going to get burned for one. 2 kills picked up though, 2 for 2 Zven. Next up with the chopping block, now Bjergsen dangerously low. Hextrigger pops the chase for WildTurtle. He's got a Redbox, got a kill. And it's a double here for the bot laner, double with the top as well. It's only expect left alive, 2 pair, TSM, plus 2 in the fight.
They do have the beefier front line, and they're looking to get one of those really good either Syndra stuns to start off or Gragas ultimates.
Gonna get a fight here. Hanser 15, so no rank 3 ulti just yet. Mythy just learned why you don't want to play against bad Jace. Let's see.
Takes several stuns, and the tank is one who likes to take the damage. Flashes out, still dies to the Equalizer. Stayed in way too long. Redemption means nothing, and as G2 just simply routed. Trick likely to not go for the steal here. It's going to be TSM's to pick up, despite the leash. Shouldn't be a major issue. That's Infernal Break for TSM.
They need to use Gragas Lee Sin to start the fight. Gragas Lee Sin were behind the Braum. Top lane now, we talk about what Tahm Kench can do. Cross mapping.
Gonna get behind the Syndra flash exhaust in. Tongue Lash gonna be there as well. The damage coming through. Syndra's gonna die! And Biofrost saves Bjergsen's life from the turret shot.
So that was made to look more epic by Bio waiting for the whole Syndra ultimate to damage Bjergsen. And then Tongue, eating him up after the tower shot is about to hit him. He could have ate him.
That's how you make a montage, though. Come on, you gotta make it look a little bit fancy.
It was good. I was on the edge of my seat.
10-2 up a Drake, up 2 turrets, 6,000 gold, and now the top lane siege. G2's duo lane, trio lane as Trick comes in for the nice one. That was beautifully played. The exhaust is on a WildTurtle, not long for the world. Kill picks up, goes to Zven, but the trade on Trick, not terrible for TSM. We'll see if they can get more Equalizers on. Zven's gonna run, Mythy should be okay as well.
Well, Bjergsen is on the way, though.
I think they're too far.
Never mind. Baron is still where TSM are baiting around, but they're going top lane.
Yeah, and just to highlight for TSM, they are the ones with so much more threat right now with all of the pick potential and have done a good job using that vision.
For the ulti, only going to tag the one. Biofrost eats up WildTurtle to keep him safe. Here comes the dive in the back line, kicking in Bjergsen. Trick in the back, a nice Equalizer to buy some time. Trick is dead first, and the team is able to disengage. Bjergsen staying alive, the 1 for 0 so far. Mythy forced to run low on HP, and TSM gets out.
Right there, G2 looked for the engage, but they didn't go for WildTurtle. First, we saw early devour from Biofrost, but when he spat him back out, it was actually Bjergsen with flashing a knockback. Now, expect Mike is caught.
Ooh, jump on in, a little bit of damage to the barrels. Here comes the chase through with the slows and the fire on the top side as well. There's the first kill into expected. Trade kill into Hanser, 1-for-1. BioFrost next step. Sven needs to go off in this fight. Here comes a flash and then Minty with the exhaust in, the trade in, looking for a bit of damage from Perks, and Bjergsen just takes him down. The double kill actually for Svenskarn. Only one alive for G2, 3 survive from TSM. It's worth pointing out though that even though Turtle wasn't the one who was attacked, he didn't do much damage anyway. It was Hanser doing a lot of the heavy lifting, and with that equalizer could be getting another one there. Minty's gonna be dropping for that one. Hanser, his 5th kill of the game, death cap already completed. That is a huge rumble. Certainly some defensive builds out of him, and here comes the Baron attempt. Only one dead. Minty won't be part of this fight, and it's just down way too fast. They belt it down, and now BioFrost with a slow on a Perks, looking for the damage to knock that one through, but they can't quite land the CC. Good fancy beat out of Perks, but still, a Baron for nothing's good for TSM.
When Baron gets taken, they hide in this blue buff brush right here, or at least in the jungle, and they hope someone walks by to take the bot lane wave. They find one. Chase
on in, slows are there, Minty's in this one, and it's gonna be nights out for Hanser. A lot of CC. Remember, they get the kill now. Is there going to be much of a re-engage? 5v4 in this one, but the health bars are low. Trick almost dead. Expect chunked out, and TSM still in the chase, but not going too greedy for the kills. They realize they could lose the game if they go a little bit too hard, and they won't go for it. So pretend it's 3 Infernal Drakes and 1.5 Mountain Drakes. It's going to be a lot of damage, not only in the team fight, but to the opposing structures as well.
So they can actually keep hovering around here. TSM is tanking the Baron.
Yeah, Turtle's at half. They use the redemption on both sides.
Trick's still around the wall, and that controller is not dying, so TSM is taking damage from the Baron right now. Shock Left gets Perks to 1/4 HP. Expected Minty in the front, but the shield is down now. But they find a re-engage. Now the vision is gone. TSM going to re-engage with this one. Here comes the culling. Good damage on Bjergsen, down to half HP. Turtle, and actually a very late lock, but it catches back to the front line. He gets nothing for the engage, though. Equal to the backside, and there's the Devour. It's going to deliver them a front line and a kill. Greg is just barely able to body some away, but TSM run for the top side of the map, hoping to take down some of the base as G2 are stuck recalling in the jungle. Going as fast as they can. Hanser does have teleport. He's got a ward to jump to. Sven is only now aware that it's coming in. Can he get the steal? He's stolen away before, and he's not gonna. Sven gets it, but here comes the fight. This is crucial. They kick a Turtle. They find him. He's gone. 1-for-0. Trick injured. He's running away and staying alive. Stun into Hanser. Can they find more? Sven injured as well. The slow is going to land. Here's the equalizer. Finds Minty, but not going to find the kill onto him. Expect staying alive as well. But can Hanser get the kill? Bjergsen wants it. Shock Blast not going to land though. They're going to clear it with the wave. G2 get a kill and the Baron and the safe reset. That's the Knight's Vow. Look to see a Cocoon on to expect decent damage there. Gregor's body slams away. And again, still has Guardian Angel, but oh, Turtle! Nearly gets taken out. Dangerously low. Trick looking for a play, not quite going to get it, but that is lock it down. BioFrost used the shield to keep him alive. And this is going to be bot lane turret dead with the Baron buff.
Yeah, we talked about how this is not a protected Zven comp in the late game, but he's still been stepping up whenever he needed to on this Lucian. Yeah, nice shock blast from Bjergsen, but that's a tower falling now.
They have to wait for Turtle to get back from the fountain before TSM can do anything.
Massive wave top lane as well, pushing into the tower. Mid lane pushing as well for G2. TSM might look to try and fight, but they don't really run a lot of hard engage.
Baron buff down, and Svenskarn down to half HP. Expect goes to the front line. Great pickup there. Keeps Turtle safe, but Hanser's low. Gets chunked a little bit. Gets the shield back in. Back on towards Expect, down to half HP. See if they can get anything else. G2 wanting to re-engage. Trick has GA, and Trick does have the ulti available. No flash for about 30 seconds. Zven gets away from the Cocoon. 2 more hits will kill this inhibitor off. And they're going to go for it. 1 more shot. There it is. And hit down.
That Devour, though, for BioFrost was spot on.
TSM not going to realize until right now. They're like, oh, guys, do we fight this or do we rush back to our base?
They have to force it.
But they're going to force this. Now, Trick should probably not go for a steal, not give away the kill, but middle inhibitor turret is dead. The inhibitor is gone as well. Now, can they get a fight here in the 5v3 where they lose their base first? G2 are still pushing for the Nexus in the bottom left corner of your screen. They're still rushing for the base, and TSM has to get back there to defend it, or they're going to lose the game. And G2 looks like they have enough time. Hanser trying to stop them, but back inside the base. It's the Nexus getting hit. Sven wants in. Perk still hitting it. This could be it, but Bjergsen back onto that, and they've taken down Sven as well. TSM Nexus alive. They're going for Expect. GA is popped. 2 alive. 2 alive for G2. TSM taking them down, and it's time to go back into the base. Trick's top side. Trick, I think, has to go for the base. I don't think he can defend a 1v5.
Now, let's see here. 50 seconds on almost everyone from G2
He's waiting.
esports.
Trick is going to reach into the Ocean Drake, and he's going to come back for the Nexus.
He's going in, but Hanser is still there. He has a GA.
He tries.
He can get back up and try to finish it.
Here he goes.
They see him.
They see him now. Here comes Hanser. Does he have the damage? He cues in for a bit of movement. He kicks him back. Trick needs 5 autos. The flash missed the harpoon. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here comes Tom Catch, and they're going to stop him. TSM's pushing the top side. 20-second respawns. Can they get him? They're going to